Hello, great people. A key political figure and one of the prominent leaders of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Rotimi Amaechi, a former governor of Rivers State and former minister of transportation during the Buhari regime, has revealed that as far as 2027 is concerned, Tinubu will still kill and maim to remain in power. Why did Rotimi Amaechi make this statement? Why will Tinubu want to still kill and maim to remain in power? How will this happen? In a moment, I'll leave you to hear from Rotimi Amaechi. We'll spend some minutes with him. And when we come back, we have some serious discussion and analysis to make. But then, if you are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on my daily videos. Let's go and hear from Chibuke Rotimi Amaechi before we come back for some serious discussion. Let's hear from him. Let's hear.
I saw the hand of former Governor Rotimi Amaechi up.
Yes, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Please, whatever I say, put the blame on Tambua, because we had together prayed the Islam prayer that we should not talk here at all. And it looks as if his prayer didn't work. That's why I'm talking. Exactly. Says my name Ibrahim. I was going to respond to you. You see, all we hear here is typical Nigeria. Typical Nigeria, and you are clapping. That's why politicians get away with anything. They get away with murder because you have short memory. Short memory. None of you here seated can defend the votes. If you have complained, Nigerians have been clapping for you. The only way Shekarau became governor, do you know how? Because people lined up. When they ask how many people are there, they say over 500,000. No, I won't give 500,000. Announce Shekarau. It's happened in Ghana. Before the election of the last president, 2 days, a lot of us were called to intervene. But why did they do that? The people were ready to die. You are talking, abusing everybody. Nobody has power and will give it to you. Nobody, not even me. If you want a pastor as president, can get one. The politician is there in Nigeria to steal, to maim, to kill, to remain in power. If you think Tinubu will give it to you, you are wasting your time. So when we speak, we forget history. Unfortunately for me, poverty has made me to be part of the political system from when I left university. I left university 1987, and I've been part of the process till today. You can't wish me away in the formation of APC. You certainly can't wish me away. You can't wish me away in how APC won election. You can't. But the truth is that if some of us did not stick at our neck, say, PDP, good luck, we want to die with you. When they saw that we were ready to die, what did they do? They gave up power. So we have sweet mouth, we'll talk about it, we'll repeat these things every day. Tomorrow they will call you in Lagos, you will go. Somebody told me in Lagos, said, look, Mr. Amaechi, I said, sir, you see these people that gathered here? I say, yes. We called them transport, this, they came. If tomorrow Tinubu comes with the same transport, they will also come. And the final example is when we are pursuing, APC was registered, and I was scared that, look, they may rig us out. So I got the party to agree that we will carry out a demonstration. They agreed that we will carry out a demonstration. We assembled at, where is that parade ground? Eagle Square. We released some money to go and bring women and all that. I walked in. One time about me, I must go early to know what is going on before people will come. See the women gathered. Guess what they are wearing? Jonathan for president. God bless you.
There you have it. You just heard from Chibuke Rotimi Amaechi. For you to understand the weight of Rotimi Amaechi's statement and how informed he is, the first thing we need to examine is who is Chibuke Rotimi Amaechi. First, Chibuke Rotimi Amaechi is the runner-up during the presidential primary. The presidential primary that produced Bola Tinubu as the flag bearer of the ruling APC. Rotimi Amaechi became second. You will recall that Osinbajo came a distant third. Tinubu came first during the APC presidential primary that was held for the presidential election. Now, Chibuke Rotimi Amaechi has been in the political cycle since 1999. The only time that Chibuke Rotimi Amaechi has not been in power is since 2023 when Tinubu became president. But from 1999 to 2023, Chibuike Rotimi Amaechi has always been in power. He was the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. He's Peter Odili's boy. He was Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. After that, he became the governor when the Supreme Court sacked Celestine Omea and replaced him with the preferred candidate of Odile at that time, which is Celestine Omea. Rotimi Amaechi became governor for 8 years. After his tenure was when they were doing the election of Buhari and Jonathan. He worked against his kinsman, Goodluck Jonathan, and Jonathan lost the election. To reward Amaechi, Buhari made him minister for the whole of 8 years that Buhari served as president. So Rotimi Amaechi have always been in power. So you can imagine how informed he is. And you heard from him that you can't wish him away when it comes to electioneering in Nigeria. You can't wish him away when it comes to the formation of the APC. So it means that he knows Bola Tinubu in and out, because during the election that sacked Jonathan, they were together. The second election of Buhari, they were together. They formed the ruling APC together at that point in time. So Rotimi Amaechi is speaking from an informed perspective, and that is something of concern, because if somebody that is within the political circle, he has operated within the same political space with Bola Tinubu for years. If he can be speaking like this, then it shows that he knows what he's saying. But one thing comes to mind, which is that as we are looking at Bola Tinubu, let us also look at Rotimi Amaechi, which is that he said Bola Tinubu will still kill and maim to remain in power. The thing that should come to our mind is, did Rotimi Amaechi do the same to become governor? And will he do the same if he's president? If Rotimi Amaechi have won the presidential election and is going for second term, in that video he said even if it is him, he won't release power. So as he is pointing a finger at Bola Tinubu, he is also pointing another finger at himself, because we need to have still kill and maim to remain in power. Because you cannot just say somebody will still kill and maim if it is not a strategy that has come to your mind. Did they do the same to be governor? Did you do the same to win the second term as governor? Those are some of the things we have to examine. Now, these politicians, if you observe them, they like to speak when they are out of power. When they are in power, everything is right. During the election of Buhari, the second term, when Buhari was casting his vote and they said, Mr. President, if you lose this election, what will happen? Buhari smiled and said, I cannot lose this election. You could see it all over Buhari's body language that even if he lose, he's going nowhere. So at that point in time, Rotimi Amaechi did not speak that Buhari will still kill and maim to remain in power, because he was part of that government as Minister of Transportation. He is a beneficiary of that government. So you see that some of these politics, and that's why I usually advise people that follow your mind. Don't act anyhow because a politician is saying go like this. If you are following the dictate of another person, when that person change, what will be left of your life? If you have been following Reno Omokri, all his Reno Snuggets all around the place, that is how Reno Omokri will be supporting Tinubu, now the man he once called a drug baron. If you listen to Daniel Bwala during the election that he was abusing Tinubu, Daniel Bwala now is working with Bola Tinubu. If you listen to Donyo Okupe, who was with Peter Obi during the election, now Donyo Okupe is speaking in support of Bola Tinubu. That's why I usually tell people that follow your mind, follow your heart. Don't listen to what people say, so that at the end of the day, if they change, definitely you won't have any regret. But then I must not fail to focus on Bola Tinubu. What I can say is Tinubu should be very, very careful. He needs to be very careful. In these days of civilization, in these days of technology, if you think that you will just steal, kill, and maim, definitely, if anything happens right now in Nigeria, it can go viral within just 10 minutes. Like something now can happen in Nigeria, and within 10 minutes, people are already watching it. In fact, 10 minutes is too much. Immediately it comes online, people are watching it in Canada, in US. So in that kind of situation, you need to be very careful. This is not the election of the 1970s, the 1990s. Technology has taken sway. So he should be very careful. Shedding blood is really unnecessary. Stealing is unnecessary. Maiming is unnecessary, because Tinubu already has his place in history. Can somebody help me whisper into the ears of Tinubu that why do you want to kill if you are planning to? Why do you want to steal and maim? Because you already have your place in history. You have already been president. If they are reading the history of Nigeria, when it comes to 2003 And to 2007, if God spares your life till then, your name cannot be erased. Your name cannot be removed. So if you have come that far, why do you want to steal, kill, and maim? You don't need it in the true sense of, in the true sense of it, because he should be careful of his place in history. But one thing is that why will politicians usually steal, kill, and maim? It goes across board at the federal level, at the state level, at the local government level. Politicians, are fond of killing, stealing, and maiming. Why? Because politics is too lucrative, and that's why there needs to be human advocacy for us to reduce the premium that we place on politics. When politics is no longer attractive, politicians will find something else to do. Nigerian politicians are wise people. They don't go or dwell in things that is not productive. That's how Nigerian politicians are. So if you see Nigerian politicians stealing, killing, maiming to go into political office, is because political office in Nigeria is very, very lucrative. And if you look around you, you know some people that before they joined politics, they were nothing. They were nobody. They could barely feed. But immediately they joined politics, their life transformed tremendously. That is not the kind of country that we should be creating for our children, in such a way that politics should be too lucrative. You must give a politician the reason not to steal, kill, and destroy. So long as politics is lucrative, you have given that politician a reason to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And politicians will continue doing that. And that's why citizenship advocacy is important. Amendment of our laws is important. Our leadership recruitment process is also important. Citizenship discipline is also important. Don't sell your vote. Don't support people blindly. Use your intellect to be able to vote right and hold leaders accountable. When we begin to do this, then maybe politicians won't have any reason to steal, kill, and destroy. Because for every bad politician, there are citizens that are enabling the bad and the wrong of those politicians. And we need to change this as a country if we really want to develop and take our rightful place among the Committee of Nations. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politing with Dr. Omosoladeji. If you are watching me right now and you are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos, and of course, I have daily interesting videos coming your way. Till I see you again, of course, you already know that I love you all sincerely.